I feel like it's been so long since I've done a little cozy day in the life vlog, and I thought before we get into all of the fall content, I would do one quickly kind of at the end of summer. I'm finally feeling a little bit more normal since my surgery. I'm about to hit the 5-week mark in 2 days, which is exciting. I just feel like I can move around more normal and I can sit on certain chairs a little bit more normal, which is nice. I don't think I mentioned this in my life update video, how not only is it kind of like an ordeal to recover from surgery itself, but I feel like it's also a mental thing where you are trying to mentally accept this surgery and the healing process. I think the healing process is so annoying. It just takes so long, but I'm feeling better, which is great, and I'm starting to get back into my normal routine. Oh, I don't think I ever talked about how I'm now onto this new journal, which is super exciting. So this is my main reading journal that I use. I document every single book that I read, and I've reviewed 100 books in here. It holds 100 spaces for reviews. So I filled this whole thing. So I started this journal back in, let's actually see when the first entry was. It was January 3rd, 2024, and I used it until July 13th, 2025, which is crazy. So I used up this entire one, and now I'm on to the pink one. These are both from Amazon. I love them. They're just very easy and straightforward, and I like the simple style for my reviews, and it helps me remember what I read and my thoughts and everything, which is obviously the point of my reading journals. So yeah, I'm done with this one. Now onto this one. I have already done a couple of reviews since I started it, but yeah, very happy that I finished one already. I also bought this new journal the other day. This I got from HomeSense. It was $12.99. They honestly have wonderful journals, and I was wanting a new journal because I have this little small journal that I bought a couple years ago. It's very small. If you can't tell, it's like half the size, and it's pretty good quality. Like the paper's really thick. Overall, like it's a really high quality journal. This is from the brand Noda. I got this at Indigo. I think it was on sale. And this journal I use a little bit as a diary. So I kind of just write in here whenever I'm feeling super anxious or stressed out, or I'm feeling super happy about something, or I just need to get my thoughts out. I use this. However, I don't like how small it is. I find it really hard to write in it. It just doesn't give me enough space, and I feel like my hand is off the page when I'm writing. I just don't think this is a comfortable journal to write in. So this is the new journal that I'm going to use for like my diary, basically. So yeah, I'm going to write all of my thoughts and feelings in this journal. And yeah, I'm really excited to have a proper like long journal. I just feel like this is going to be a lot easier for me to write all of my thoughts and feelings. And this also has very thick paper too, which is nice. And yeah, I might do like a little display intro page. I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm excited to add this to my journal ecosystem, and I don't know when I'm going to start writing in there, but maybe tonight I'll write something, or tomorrow. But this one I'm just going to put in my desk somewhere. I don't know, because I feel like this is still a good journal. I just like don't want to use it as a diary. For reading, I'm currently still listening to the audiobook of Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. I don't think I've listened to anything since I posted my life update video. I'm still on page 102. I have just not been reaching for the audiobook. I still haven't been doing like a lot that requires me to listen to an audiobook, but also whenever I do have the opportunity to listen to an audiobook, I'm usually watching something. So I just, for some reason, haven't been picking up the audiobook, and I haven't physically read anything either. I'm hoping to start a book tonight at some point or in a couple of hours. I just don't know what I want to read, to be honest. I don't know what kind of mood I'm in. I don't really want to read, but I also do want to read at the same time. So I'm not really sure. It's currently almost 9 o'clock, and I pretty much did everything I wanted to do today. I transplanted my Chinese money plant that I bought a couple weeks ago. I actually bought it before my surgery, literally the day before. I actually got it at Sobeys, which is kind of shocking. I feel like the Chinese money plant is very rare to find, and I found it at the grocery store, so I bought it. It was kind of expensive. It was like $13 for that small plant, and I feel like you're kind of paying more for like the little pot that it came in with like the bumblebees on it, which was cute, but I obviously wanted to transplant it in something a little bit bigger. I'm kind of unsure of the way that I transplanted it. I feel like I maybe should have broke up like the bottom of it a little bit, but I was kind of scared, so I just honestly put it in there and then put dirt, and hopefully she will be fine, but we'll see. I also don't have a certain spot for her right now, so she's kind of just like on top of one of my shelves in my living room. She's not in like the spot that I want her in, because I want her in like the corner of my dining room, but I'm waiting to get a dresser for that corner, and I'm having a hard time finding a dresser that I want there. So for now, she's just kind of in a temporary spot. That's why I didn't show where I put it, because I'm waiting for a dresser that I can hopefully find soon. I want to find a dresser before the end of the year. I need more storage in my dining room and in my house in general, or like a cabinet or cupboard or like whatever you want to call it. I kind of want it as tall as a dresser, just because I think it'll look great with the bookshelf that I have in the opposite corner. I think if I get anything lower, it'll just look a little off. So I want a dresser there, and that plant eventually will go on that dresser. I moved the like bulletin board that I had in the kitchen because I want to put like tall cabinets there for storage, so that wall will be full of cabinets. So I had to move that bulletin board, and I thought I would move it in my office, and I think I want to do like some sort of collage on that bulletin board, like either an inspirational collage or just like things that I like. I don't really know yet, but for now it's just kind of bare. And then I moved the Lana picture that I had in my bedroom here into the office. I just feel like it doesn't really fit my bedroom vibe, and I'm trying to figure out what vibe I want to have for this bedroom. The entire time I was bedridden, I just kept thinking, what do I want to do in this bedroom? Like, I don't know what kind of theme I want to do. Do I want to paint the walls? Do I want to do wallpaper? I have like an immense of wall space here on the side of my bed and like behind me, and I just don't know what to do with these walls. Do I get art? I'm finding it really difficult to figure out a design for my bedroom. I just don't know what to do with this room. Oh yeah, also forgot to mention that I changed my sweatshirt. So in the beginning of this vlog, I showed you guys what I was wearing today, and I put a different sweater. I had like a light gray zip up hoodie. I didn't want to wear that, so I just changed into this sweatshirt. So that's why the clips probably don't match, because I did change my sweater from what I was gonna wear earlier on. I also really did not want to read tonight, but I decided to just put a timer on for an hour, and then I would read for an hour. And honestly, that really helped. I did actually read a little bit of Nocturne by Karina Halley. I am currently on page 46. I still have 10 minutes of my timer left, so I'm gonna I'll probably finish another chapter or two. We'll see. Maybe I'll get to like chapter 7. I feel like that could be a good spot to stop at. I know I mentioned this in my life update vlog or video. I'm sorry that I keep like repeating books, but honestly, I filmed that like literally a couple days ago. I was going to try to pick up something else for this vlog so that you wouldn't see like me repeating books all the time, but I honestly could not pick anything else to read. So I just picked up Nocturne. I personally hate like repeating books for videos. So like if I talked about a book 4 videos ago, I don't want to bring it up again if I haven't read it yet, if that makes sense. Like obviously it's different if I'm like currently in the middle of it or I'm like reading it, but I mentioned it a couple of videos ago that I wanted to read it and I still haven't started it yet. So I feel bad for like kind of repeating the appearance of this book, I guess. I don't know, that probably does not make any sense, but I try for every video or like vlog to not repeat books or like me continuing to talk about the same books, because I still haven't finished Fear the Flames and I just started this. So sorry about that. I'm sure my next vlog will have different books featured in it, but I'm enjoying this. It is definitely interesting. I have talked about this, I feel like, a million times, but it's basically inspired by the murder of the Black, is it Dahlia or Dahlia? Dahlia, in the 1940s in LA. It's like a true story. Her name was Elizabeth Short, and she was murdered, and I don't think they ever uncovered her murder. Like, I think her death is still a mystery, and Karina kind of wrote something inspired by that. And it features vampires, which is a fun little twist. I feel like Karina has really interesting romances. Like, this is really interesting. Death Valley I read earlier this year, which was very interesting and unique. And then I do have Grave Matter, which I'm hoping to read this spooky season as well. I feel like she's definitely writing interesting, unique stories, which I really appreciate, especially in this current romance market. I feel like so many books are just bland and the same thing over and over again. So I really appreciate her creativity and her originality with her stories. So I am looking forward to continuing this. Like I said, I'll read a little bit more, and then I actually want to go on Pinterest and get some inspiration for my journal. I've recently been getting a lot of junk journaling TikToks, which is really fun. I don't junk journal, but I do keep, things from packages or like special like napkins or like, I don't know, just random things like that. I am self-aware to keep those for any journaling ideas that may come up, but I don't keep everything. I feel like junk journaling is such an interesting hobby. It's crazy. The amount of things like people keep just to put in their journal, wild. I would never have thought that way, like ever, to keep like a random wrapper or like, I don't know, it's crazy. But I saw this one TikTok of somebody who made like a spread for their cat's birthday, and Blue's birthday is literally in 4 days. She turns 3, which is crazy. I can't believe I have a 3-year-old. In October, I'll have had her for 3 years as well, which is just crazy. She's laying right over here. She's so cute. She's just sleeping right now, but that really inspired me to want to make a spread for her birthday in my journal. So I'm going to look up some ideas on Pinterest, or I'll just go through TikTok and see some journal ideas there. And I also want to get an idea of what to do for the like cover page or like intro page to my diary. I kind of want to do something creative with that. So I'm going to read a little bit more of my book and then do some research or find some inspiration for some journal spreads. I think that is it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.